Hello, good evening. My name is Dr Issahaque Munawaru, Director of Education, and on part-time basis, Proprietor of Education and Business Consultancy, where we provide capacity building and counseling. We are also into research. I want to continue my discussion in this presentation on purpose, progress, or perfection. That how do you understand this in respect of goal setting? I want to use the Ghana Education Service. If you enter as a classroom teacher and you have no life purpose, you can be in the classroom till you go on retirement. It does not mean that anybody who remain in the classroom until they go on retirement, or he or she goes on retirement, they don't have life purpose. But I'm saying if you don't have life purpose, then you just enter there and remain there. If you enter the classroom, it is the starting point. In fact, somebody who did not have a serious goal in his life after completing College of Education and having a referred paper, one referred paper, stayed in the classroom for 9 years. And after writing the referred paper, he didn't know that he was true. And so he just needed to go to the school to get the certificate to upgrade himself in the next year. And 9 years of a professional teacher in the Ghana Education Service would have given him at least 2 promotions. And that would mean that he will move from superintendent 2 to superintendent 1 and almost in senior 2. And such a person is still now going to take the certificate. How did it happen? He wrote the paper, he didn't go to check until something happened and they even wanted out of the classroom. And because of that threat, he went to go and collect. He thought that he was just going to collect something to represent something, to defend him, to remain as a people teacher, only to find that the paper he wrote 9 years ago, it was true. When we talk about life purpose, this is how it can affect somebody adversely. So when you know that from classroom you can get promoted until you become principal superintendent, the beginning of administrative levels, you know that once you become a professional teacher, you can be assigned in the school or in whatever unit you find yourself with the Ghana Education Service. Because you have a life purpose, you don't do the work because of the head teacher or because of the unit manager or because of the director of education. You do the work so well that in the next 3-4 years, whichever way they turn promotion, inshallah, you'll be able to do well because nature itself will be by you. You are aware that in the next 3-4 years, you will serve diligently as a classroom teacher, that you can move to the next level. You continue to move until from principal superintendent, you become an assistant director 2. You continue to take extra responsibilities along. And from assistant director 2, you become assistant director 1. Here, you can become a head teacher of the basic school. In fact, even at the level of principal superintendent going, depending on the availability of qualified staff, you could be made a head teacher, or you can take other administrative responsibilities at the districts and regional education directorates. You continue through assistant director 2 to deputy director. Deputy director, it means all things being equal, the director general can appoint you to become an assistant headmaster, and for that matter, headmaster of a senior high school or principal of a secondary technical vocational school in the country. You know that from director 2, from deputy director, you go to director 2. You are in a better position, or you will be appointed on behalf of the president by the director general to head the district's municipal or metropolitan directorate of education. You have just one level in the Ghana Education Service, for example, and that will be to go for Director 1. And once you become Director 1, you know that you have an opportunity to head the Regional Education Directorate, or you become one of the divisional directors, 6 divisional directors at the headquarters. What it then means is that if you don't even get appointment, but you have risen to the professional top of your service, and you are self-actualizing. That is how we live our lives. You must make such purpose for yourself that you make progress until you attain perfection. Some other psychological theories may say that you self-actualize. I don't think that you even have to become a Director General or Deputy Director General to self-actualize. If there were promotion or election for someone to be able to automatically run through a context and become a Deputy Director General or Director General, then we could add it. At the point of Director 1 or any other qualified person that the President of the Republic of Ghana may deem fit can be appointed to head or to be a Deputy Director General or a Director General. Not everybody, you can understand, there are over several hundreds of thousands of teachers can be that Deputy Director General or Director General. But once you set a life purpose that your perfect goal or your perfect attainment will be for you to be a Director General, you will work so well wherever you fit, right from the classroom teacher until it is the will of God and the opportunities that will be available to you until maybe you go on retirement or you decide to resign. We always don't pray for the other things that may take you out, but there are 2 options: that you live, progress, attain your perfection. Those who have been fortunate to rise to not just the Director 1, but to be Deputy Director Generals or Director Generals of Ghana Education Service, no doubt have self-actualized. I don't know what it will mean if the person is not along the chain, but those who have been lucky to rise from classroom and serve diligently until motivation is in the fact that once you enter as a classroom teacher, you will do everything a professional teacher will do to be able to rise to the top. In that way, if you do these things genuinely, society will benefit, the children of Ghana who are in education will benefit, and then you and your family and the community, and for that matter the world, will benefit.